Okay, class.
Yes, yes.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Okay, it's Friday. The board is on red. What does red mean?
No talking.
No talking. Good job. Okay, it's your 17th birthday and your parents just gave you $500. What would you do with the money? If y'all got $500, I need some volunteers to come and write it for me on the board. Ooh. What will you do with the money? We have Sky. Who's going to write again? What would you do with $500 if you had $500?
No.
Save it for senior dues. Oh, I love it. Save it for senior dues. How much is senior dues? $350. That's for the full package?
No, that's not everything.
That's not everything.
That's just the school senior dues. Still got Herb Jones.
Was that?
Herb Jones.
Oh, that's for the pictures, right?
That's not. It's for cap and gown.
For the cap and gown. How much is that? So like in all, how much is it?
Who knows?
Pictures.
Pictures.
School.
It's like almost 2,000.
Really? Almost 2,000. For real?
And everything. If you really count it all, like prom, pictures.
But then you'll have two packages, right?
Herb Jones.
You'll have two packages. Is the
It don't even come with yearbook. Like I still gotta get my yearbook.
Ooh, the yearbook is separate?
Another one.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so it sounds as though your goals are going to be for senior dues because $2,000 is a lot. Yeah? But save it for senior dues, save some and spend the rest buy clothes. Okay, save some, spend the rest. Who said that? How much you going to save? 50%, 25%?
I'm gonna say like 50.
Like 50%? Okay. Love it, love it. Anybody had anything differently? No? Okay. Well, you've been dreaming of buying your first car in 2 years. Going on a summer trip next year and saving for college in the future. Suddenly, spending that money doesn't seem so simple, does it? $500 feel like a drop in the bucket, right? Yeah. How do you decide what to save for and when? You all have senior dues.
Like what's coming, like first.
First.
Like in order.
Okay, so what's coming? So what's coming first in your life? Senior dues?
Yeah.
Do you all have that black and white party in December?
I'm not sure. Somebody said it was
Instead of that, we're doing a picnic.
No. I'm pretty sure.
A picnic. The picnic is not at the end of the school year?
That's for next year.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're doing it. I think it's like going to be
I know we're doing
a winter theme.
Oh, a winter dance. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah,
But
the
you're
white-
dressed
that's
in
the
white
white
and black
Yeah, the white and
dance.
black.
Yeah. I know you all had that last year. Did you all have to? Do you all know if they paid for it? I think you would have to pay, right?
Because it was like a venue.
Okay. So let's imagine you all have that to pay because that is before prom.
That's in 2 months.
That's in 2 months, right? And then you'll have prom in what, April?
Yeah, I think it's before. Yeah, it's before you go on spring break.
like-
Okay. It's before spring break. And then when is senior dues due?
The final payment is November something.
Okay, so that means senior dues is due first. Then
dance.
possibly the black and white if you're going.
Yeah,
And then prom, right? So y'all have a lot of savings to do. Who started saving yet? Ooh, all of y'all. I love it. Okay. So that's how you decide. You got to decide what's coming first. What's more priority, right? You got to prioritize. Yeah? Okay. Well, guess what? Today we will be exploring how to set short-term goals, medium-term goals, and long-term savings goals. And it can help you manage your money wisely. It's just like planning for a big trip or saving up for a car. Understanding how to set and prioritize your goals will allow you to reach them without sacrificing the things you want now and in the future. Yeah? So we got to know how to plan. It's like a plan. We learn how to plan. What we learn how to plan? What did we learn? Who remember? Planning money. Budgeting. We learn how to budget, right? So now we are budgeting, but we can make a long-term, a short-term, or a medium-term goal to budget to save for the winter ball or prom, right? So let's see how we can do that. The standard we'll be addressing today is describe how budgeting and actively reviewing finances can be used to allocate scarce income. Again, that's the priority standard. We already learned how to do that. Now we are going to explain the importance of setting short-term, medium-term, and long-term savings goals. And the essential questions we have too, okay? By the end of the lesson, we are going to learn, you all will be able to answer what are short-term, medium-term, and long-term saving goals and why they are important in financial planning, okay? And the second one is how can setting different types of saving goals help individuals achieve their financial dreams, okay? We have 2 I can statements, and after 3, I want you all to read them together, okay? The first one, this is what you all will be able to do by the end of the lesson. So after 3, read it together as a class. 2, 3.
I can define short-term, medium-term, and long-term savings goals and give examples of each.
Okay, and the second one, 2, 3.
I can create a personal savings plan that includes different types of savings goals and steps needed to achieve them.
Okay, great. Thank you. So now we're going to look at a little video clip that I thought was very interesting and cute.
Mark, you set it up. Okay, good job. Go back. Now, can I make it a little more difficult? It is impossible for him to make it there and give me a high five without touching the floor. Now, I know that it's hard. He'll try, but it's not possible for him to do so. So let's unpack this for a second, fellas. Him giving me a high five is his long-term goal. Wanting to make it to the league, right? Wanting to get that big house and that beautiful family we talked about. But those pieces of paper represent your short-term goals. So in other words, you want to go to the league first. I got to make my middle school team, short-term goal. Then I got to make my high school team, short-term goal. Then I got to get into college, short-term goal. And then I play really well and I make it to the league, high five. But what happens when you start to remove those short-term goals? Gets harder. And eventually, if you remove them all, it makes it impossible for you to reach your long-term goal. So stop telling me about what you want to do and show me your work. See, y'all want to go to the league, but are you putting in the work in the classroom right now? Y'all want that beautiful house and that beautiful car, you want that fine wife and all these beautiful children, and you want this prestigious job. But fellas, are you putting in the work right now? Because without those short-term goals, it'll be impossible for you to reach your long-term goal. Everybody got it? Let's talk about it a little more. That's it.
Everybody got it? Yes. Isn't that a cool video?
Yes.
Somebody put on the light. Tania, could you put back on the light for me? So let's read setting savings goals. So based on the video, what does it sound like to set goals, to reach a bigger goal?
You gotta have steps in place in order to get them.
Steps in place. And if you don't have those steps, what's going to happen?
It's gonna be harder to reach that goal.
It's going to be harder. That's right. Yeah? So setting savings goals, your path to financial success. Different types of goals, which is short, medium, and long term. Each type serves a unique purpose in your financial planning. Valerie, could you read the first one for me?
Different types of goals.
No, in green.
Savings goals are specific financial targets you aim to achieve.
Jada, read the other one for me, please.
They provide direction and motivation for your financial journey.
Tania, can you read the other one?
Setting clear goals help you prioritize spending and saving.
Okay, so do y'all think each type serves a unique purpose in your financial planning? Again, a short term is like prom, senior dues. Medium term is probably a car, college, right? And a long term is probably a house. Yeah?
Yeah.
Short-term savings goal. The definition. What's the read the definition for me for a short-term?
Financial objectives to be achieved within 1 year.
Correct, and those are examples. Emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses. You all know what happened to Georgia last week. Hurricane Helene. Do you all know how many people don't have don't have power? A lot. If you don't have power, what do you all think happened? How do you think that affected them?
Food could go bad. They're not like AC.
You can get in contact the food, right?
Yes.
Let's say you have a 5-year-old. No food, well, there's nothing cold food, right? You gotta eat out of tins and stuff. It's hard. If you live paycheck to paycheck, how you gonna survive? You gotta buy water. You probably gotta buy a generator. Maybe you just want to go in an Airbnb or a hotel until the power comes back on. That's why you need the emergency fund. But if you live in paycheck to paycheck, can you afford that? No, you can't. Vacation or travel, new smartphone or laptop. Benefits. What are the benefits of short-term loans? Correct. Help avoid unnecessary debt. So unnecessary debt. If you don't have an emergency fund, and let's say you are able to get a loan, guess what? You got to go take that loan. We talk about title funds. We talk about types of financial institutions, right? Let's say your credit is not good. You have a bad credit score. You could, if you have an asset like your car or whatever, jewelry, you can go to title fund and you can get a loan. But guess what the interest is going to be? You all know what the interest is going to be. Real high, right? That's right, wisdom. Real high. But not only will it be high, you're getting yourself in debt. Yeah? So now you have to pay this debt and you have less money coming in, right? Residual money to spend when you get paid. So, you all think an emergency fund could help eliminate these problems? Yeah. It could. Yeah, it gives you a sense of comfort, right? You build, and also it builds confidence in money management skills. Yeah? Medium-term saving goals. Who want to read? How long is a medium term? 1 to 5 years. And examples are a down payment for a car, wedding expenses, college tuition. Yeah? Let me see by a show of hands all who want to get married. Who's dream about getting married? Nice. Ooh, 4. I like it. Love it, Valerie. Nice. Guess what? It's not a dream?
Not a dream.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's a goal.
It's a goal. I mean,
It's a want because some people prefer not to get married, right? My second son. So y'all know my husband have 3 kids from before, right? I told you all this. So the second one is getting married at the end of this month on Halloween Day. His wedding is costing so much money, over $30,000. And guess who got to help pay? And the girl's family. Guess why? Because they ain't got no they didn't have no medium-term goals or short-term goals, right? They wasn't saving. But if you want to have your dream wedding, you got to save, yeah? And honestly, if you ask me, this is a whole other conversation. That's overrated. It is, because a big wedding it's nice if you're rich and whatever, but I think it's overrated. But that's just me, right? But anyway, let's come back on track. But if you want to have a nice big fairy tale wedding, all those beautiful weddings we see on Instagram, you better start putting some medium-term goals in.
Now.
That's right. Right? So the benefits bridge the gap between what? Short and long-term planning. You allow for more significant purchases or investments, and you encourage consistent saving habits over time. How many of you all know how long it takes to form a habit? How many days it takes to form a habit? 21. That's good job. I like that. Yeah, I thought no one would have known. It does take 21 days. You what?
My dentist told me, because he was like, start flossing for 21 nights and 21 days and stay habit.
That's right. 21 days it takes. If you do one thing for 21 days, it's going to become such a habit that you're just going to automatically do it, right? So if you're starting to save now, you're going to be consistent. You're going to have a consistent saving habit over time. Yeah? It's going to become part of you. Long-term savings goal. How long is long-term considered? 5+ years. Retirement savings, down payment for a house, starting a business. Do we have any aspiring business owners in here? Robin, love it. Okay. So right, that's like a long-term goal because you still got to go to college. You still got to finish high school, go to college, and then possibly start. So you could start saving now, right? Okay, what is the benefits? It's secure what? And you all know we've been talking about your financial future, right? I always say I know there's a lot of things we all can relate to, but hopefully you all could remember it when as time goes by and you all leave school and things start happening, right? Secure your financial future. Take advantage of compound interest and develop what? Mindset, right? Okay, why are goals important? Do y'all think it's important?
Yes.
Why? Somebody, y'all come and write it here for me. Somebody come and write why goals are important. Why are goals important? While she writes that, let's talk about, y'all could tell me, why are goals important? I had a goal to become a teacher. Did I ever think I wanted to keep you on track? Yeah. Did I ever want to become a teacher? Not really. But when after having my daughter, I decided to become a teacher. Right? I right up here with my hubby. Right? So that guess what? We'll have the same time off. It's really more of a secure job. Right? Because, right, I have benefits than the regular 401k, retirement. Right? And it's a stable, well, I don't know if you all know, but this summer was my first summer off since when? Since I left high school. How much moons ago? And it was beautiful just to be off with my daughter, right? And my husband as a family. But you think I could just become a teacher? You gotta get certification. I gotta make goals. I gotta plan. I gotta take student loans. I gotta get up 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm putting grades for Jeffrey, right? Who said it was 4 o'clock? Was it somebody in here?
No,
it was you.
Yeah,
Somebody asked me what time I get up because they were saying I be putting in grades when I get up, right? Goals, life goals. So. This is a saying that I found was nice. Jim Rohn said, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's zone. And guess what they got planned for you? Not much. They ain't got not much for you. So that means you all got a plan. You all got to put your goals in order. Okay? This is why we are teaching you all about making goals. We are talking about financial goals, but goals can be anything. Right? What are your main goals? What are all you all have in common right now? Graduation. You're graduating when?
May 24.
2025. That's right.
2:30.
2:30 p.m. At what, Georgia what?
The
convention center. But can you walk across that stage if you just attend school?
No.
You come to school, you go to sleep, you you go to sleep, you don't do the work, right? And you hoping for the teacher to give you an amnesty day, right? Would you be crossing the stage if you continue like that? Nope. You gotta put in the work to pass. Yes? To cross that stage, walk across there with your head up high with a 3-point, nothing less GPA.
Well, since we're on graduation, if somebody have teachers that they don't, just...
Yeah.
That part.
That part. Okay. So setting goals can help us move forward in life, correct? Because if you don't get your GED, if you don't get your diploma, that means you got to go get a GED, right? And then you go to, I had to get a GED because I didn't go to school here. right? And then only then you could go on to college, right? Y'all do what you gotta do. Set goals. Get up 2 o'clock in the morning like Mrs. Ford and make your stuff. Make it do. Turn how it had a saying.
So when do you go
Back and home. Oh, like that's a whole different conversation. Let me say like we used to say back home, make night into day. Y'all ever heard that? Make night into day. Take the time. There's 24 hours in a day. Sometimes we don't have enough waking hours, especially if you have goals to achieve.
So are you
Yes.
saying you get no sleep?
Little to none. 3 to 4.
You enjoy fall break then. 'cause you don't want to
If I'm allowed to sleep, yes. So goals give us a what? A roadmap to follow. Because right now I have a little roadmap I'm following. Right? Goals are a great way to hold yourselves accountable even if we fail. Yeah? Hold yourself accountable. Accountability is important. Setting goals and working to achieving them helps us define what we truly want in life. Somebody read this to me.
Setting goals also help us to forward and
Prioritize things. And somebody read the last one.
If we choose to simply what is in life without a goal or plan, that's certainly our choice. However, setting goals can help us live the life we truly want to live.
Y'all agree? Yes. How does the time frame of a savings goal affect the way you budget your money? The time frame.
If like it's a long-term goal, you can save less money, but if it's a short-term goal, you have to save more money.
Correct. So if you're saving to go to the Winter Bowl, but that is in November, right? You said November or December. But we already in the first week of October. That means you gotta save what?
Like
More money, right? Compared to if you're trying to save up for the down payment of a car. Because that's more of a medium-term goal, which is between 1 to 5 years.
you can save like little money at a time.
Little money at a time for the medium term, right? And even that for the long term. Yes? So that's how the time frame affects it. Yeah? So y'all gotta know for yourself what is priority. What are y'all trying to achieve and when you're trying to achieve it. Okay? So y'all have a group activity. Go ahead. There's a scenario. I'm gonna walk by each group. There's a highlighter on each table. And you're gonna highlight, well, actually you're gonna just tell me which is the short term, which is the medium term, and which is the long term, okay? So I'm gonna come, you could highlight it, yeah. So we could read the scenario, I could read it while y'all as a group talk about it, okay? Don't forget to write your names on the activity. Write everyone's name for me, okay? Huh? We're doing this. Oh, this is, yeah. Well, it's the same. All of this. You're going. I broke it up so you could determine which section is short, medium, and long. Okay. So the first one, yes.
It only has one like term in each one, so are we just writing? Like,
You're gonna determine which one.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So let's do the first one. Well, let me do one with each. Okay. Y'all go ahead and determine. Y'all didn't start to read as yet, so I'll come back by y'all. Y'all started to read already, so let's. Alex is a 30-year-old teacher, has several financial aspirations. To achieve this, he needs to set up a savings plan that addresses his immediate future needs, right? So Alex wants to go on vacation next summer, which is 10 months. I see you all have that highlighted.
Yeah.
So that's what?
The short term goal.
Correct. Go ahead and highlight it.
It is.
Oh, I mean this one here.
Right.
This answer.
Highlight short term.
Yeah. Right? So y'all go ahead and do the next one.
Short term.
Why is it short term?
Because it's under 1 year.
It's under 1 year. That's right. So highlight it. Y'all did the second one already?
Yeah.
What's the second one?
Medium.
Because why?
Because it's within 1 to 5 years.
Correct. Y'all got the gist of it. Make sure y'all write your names on it.
These only have one goal per each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is short term
Why?
because it's 10 months away.
It's 10 months. It's not a whole year.
Right. So short term is within a year, right? What? How much is medium term?
Is it like 2 through 5? Or was it 1 through
1 to
5?
5. Mm-hmm. So y'all did the second one. So Mario, did you read the second one? So in 3 years,
we already know what that is.
I know, right? That's a mere giveaway one time.
Right.
Then you gotta read the rest. Okay. Y'all figure it out. Okay. Make sure y'all put your names on the group work. While y'all finish that, I'm gonna give you all the individual activity. Hi, Matthew. Just 1, 2.
I didn't even ask her. I was going to ask my dad. She just went and bought it.
Okay, boo.
Oh, I can right in time.
Right in time. Okay. Okay, so the first one is short term. Why? It's within 10 months. What y'all got for the second one?
Medium term.
Medium term. Why?
Because
It's within 3 years.
It's within 3 years. And the third
one, long term, is within 10 years. The next 10 years.
Thank you. Right, Matthew?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, did I not put back on all the right? I guess not. Tania, gotta be. Ooh. Still have a seat. Yeah, just go sit. Go sit. Okay. Okay, guys. Graduation. Graduation. Okay, let's get back on track here, David. Okay, so wait, y'all don't do the individual yet. I didn't tell y'all to do it. I'm just putting it out. Okay, so y'all, the group activity, y'all were able to identify the short term, the medium term, and the long term, correct? Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so the goals after reading, right? What made Alex's goals more meaningful? First of all, do y'all think it was more meaningful? Was it different than just saying, I gotta stay for prom? It was more descriptive, right? Go write descriptive for me. What again? Did anybody else notice anything? It had a time on it, right? It was very specific with the time, yeah? So go write the time for me. What again y'all noticed in the group activity? So it was more reading, right? What y'all noticed from the reading that y'all read? Yes. It was realistic. It was precise. Okay, so go write precise and realistic for me. Those are all correct. While they write precise and specific, let me read. Alex, a 30-year-old teacher, has several financial aspirations to achieve. What?
Code.
What code? I will, okay? To achieve this, he needs to set up a saving plan that addresses his immediate and future needs. Alex wants to go on to the next summer vacation within the 10 months. But listen to this part. The trip is estimated to cost $2,500. To make this happen, Alex decides to allocate $250 per month. That's specific, right? Realistic, precise. It's very precise, right? He's not going to say we're going to save for summer. He's going to save $250 for 10 months so he can have $2,500 to go on this trip. Right. So he would have, how he got $2,500? How y'all think he got that amount?
Working, saving.
His salary.
No, but how he know his trip going to cost $2,500? He probably researched it.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, because in order to have a goal, you got to know how much. In order to know how much is senior dues, I just asked you all how much was senior dues, how much was prom, how much was the picture. You all said approximately $2,000. To set a goal, you got to have an amount. Yeah? Yes, right? Okay, so let's talk about the SMART goals. This is how you create a SMART goal. For every letter, there's a meaning. S means, M is, A is, R, and T.
Time bound.
Correct. So you got to be clear and specific, right? You got to be measurable. It allows you to see your progress. They also tell you when a goal is complete. So after the 10 months, he's going to have his $2,500. It's measurable, right? Actionable. Are you able to take action? Right? Realistic. You have to avoid overwhelming and unnecessary stress and frustration. So let's say Alex said he's going to save 25. Let's say he's going to save $500 in 5 months. 5 5s are 25. That's probably not realistic because of his other bills. Maybe he can save $500 a month. He's able to save $250, right? So you got to make it realistic to your budget, to how much income you have, right? Realistic, right? Time bound. A date helps us to stay focused. He was very focused. 10 months. Time bound, right? Okay, so let's evaluate this statement. I want to have an emergency fund. That's the statement. Is that a SMART goal?
No.
Why?
It's not giving us like how, like, not how much, but it's not like giving us like when they're trying to say how much.
How much? Correct. That is right. It is not specific. Let's go through it. It is too vague, right? The goal is measurable? No. There's nothing to measure. I want to say, okay, that's like you're saying, I want to graduate. Okay, but how are you going to graduate? You got to put things in place, right? So yeah, the goal is not measurable. No, it could be made better by including a definite numbers and values, right? Is the goal attainable? Perhaps, but we need more information, right? Realistic. Again, more information could make the goal stronger. And is the goal time bound? No, there's no time. I want to create an emergency fund. There's no amount, no time, nothing. That's it, right? So an emergency fund, you all know what an emergency fund is. Money set aside that can be accessed quickly for unexpected expenses, right? The advised emergency fund should be 3 to 6 months living expenses. Again, with Hurricane Helene, an emergency fund would have been perfect for someone to probably go to a hotel or an Airbnb just to have the comfort, because sometimes you don't want the standard of your living drop when disasters happen. But how are you going to do it if you live in paycheck to paycheck? You have to have an emergency fund, right? Okay, so a better goal, somebody read a better statement for emergency fund.
I would say $1,200 in the next 6 months to create an emergency fund by setting aside $200 from my paycheck at the beginning of each month into a separate high yield savings account.
That was a lot, right? But guess what? It covered every part of the SMART goal. It's specific because it's what?
Saying how much you're trying to save for.
And that is how much?
1,200.
Correct, for the emergency. Is it measurable?
Yes.
It's specifically saying you're going to save $200 for each month for 6 months. Yeah?
Yes.
Is it achievable?
Yeah.
Probably for this person, adjusting monthly expenses to free up $200 for savings. Yeah? Is it relevant?
Yes.
Building an emergency fund provides financial security. And is it time bound?
Yes.
The goal is
6 months.
correct. That's right. Okay? So sometimes it's necessary for you all to adjust your savings, but we're going to talk about that. Go ahead and you're going to work individually to develop an individual SMART goal. I just put the sheet. You're going to create one SMART goal for me. It's short term. So we already identify a short term SMART goal because all of you all are seniors. Anybody paid their senior dues in full as yet? Only you. Okay, so that means you're going to work on prom. Or choose another thing. Choose prom, yeah? Just check. Yes. So y'all could talk about it together and we could write it. I'll visit each one of yours. What time is it? Okay, so hurry up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already did it.
You did it. Okay. So over the next 5 months, I will save up 1,000 for my prom dress. Okay. Well, is it? Ask yourself. Is it specific?
Yes, over the next 5 months, I will save $1,000 for my promise.
Is it attainable?
Yes, hopefully.
You gotta be specific. You're gonna save up 1,000, but how much every month or every 2 weeks,
Okay.
right? There's also an example on the sheet. You also saw the example? So there's one, we spoke about it. There's also an example for you all to follow. You have to be specific, right? Let me see yours.
Mine look good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No, I don't want to just say, like, it was so much writing.
Yeah.
Can I please just, because you have my paper.
I mean, you all help him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, like,
Okay. Refer to the SMART Goal Guide and create a short-term personal savings plan. Yeah. Let me see. Enrica's zone. The goals. Oh, I will exercise for 10 hours every week for the next 9 months together, but I have always fitness will help me lose fat in the way on places and not
I
help.
don't have a smart goal, though.
So just create one. I know you came late. So
I'm sorry, I really
you
try
paid
my
your
hardest.
senior dues?
No, a little bit of it here
Okay.
and there.
So let's create a SMART goal, right? Do you know how much you have remaining?
No, my grandparents paid it, but I can give an estimate.
Estimate. Do an estimate, right? And do an estimate based on this example of how you wanted to set the goal.
So,
You go to the one that
I had
it's in Atlanta, but it's in Marietta.
around, let's say $900.
$900.
50. And I think the highest tax was like 3.
Was it 325? But then it's
I think it
900
was,
with the
no, I think it was
pictures.
3.
I haven't did mine.
79.
I was technology.
No, for the tax we did.
Okay.
Well, let's just say around 900.
If y'all don't know the amount, let's just say it's $500. Let's do a short-term goal. $500. Or you're less than that? Let's say $250. Because it's due by when? November?
Because we got the senior dues.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, it's a savings goal. Yeah. Okay.
actually, no.
Okay, so 500 then.
If you're not sure about the amount of senior dues or whatever y'all have outstanding, I guess you could use an average of $500. Create a SMART goal based on $500.
What you want?
$500. Okay, if you finish your SMART goal, turn the page and do the exit ticket for me.
Okay.
Make sure your goals are specific, measurable, attainable,
Yes, he's a
relevant, and time bound.
Miss Horse, stop.
Okay? I didn't even start the timer. You gotta write the exit ticket because you forgot what happened in second period.
Yeah.
With just remind him, because like he have short-term memory, short-term goals. It's kind of related, right? It's both short-term.
Or can you write it cursive?
Short-term, huh?
Can you write it cursive?
It's what?
Can you write it cursive? Can you write in cursive?
I could.
When you learn? I'm asking.
This is not, what is cursive? Not like,
It's like,
it's like this, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not.
Wait, okay, let me do it for you.
That's this.
Thank you. Thank you, Skylar. Ooh. Not that she said Skylar. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Why I did that. I'm sorry. I hope your feelings not hurt. It's not done intentionally. Thank you. Okay, so let me read Sky's. Whoop. Thank you. It's not, why you even know this? Okay. Oh, your stuff is in the room. Oh, okay. Bye, thank you. Okay. All right. Anybody want to share one short-term goal with me, real quick? Jada, you want to share? You want to share yours, Valerie? Nope. Who want to share?
Jeffrey does.
Let me see if I take a Kiara, Jamani.
Yes.
Okay, let me wait to finish Pendeka to finish, and then she'll share it with me.
Wait, who?
You.
Oh. Yeah, she don't get it right. Just let her say it.
Let me read it.
Oh, dang, that's the last.
So Endeka
No,
said, I will save $200 for the next 3 months to buy my prom dress. This is $600 by the end of December, so I can be ready for prom. Okay. So $200 every what?
3 months.
Every 3 months?
For the next 3 months. Yeah.
But how much every month? Every 2 weeks?
$200
every month for 3 months.
Did I
Okay.
do it wrong?
Yeah, this is good. Okay, guys, turn around. I mean, the announcement is going on, but do the exit ticket to the back, please.
These three individuals are tied for first place in Smash Brothers for the state of Georgia in esports. Outstanding job to Smash King #1. The cause of the distinguished young man is in a dire need of 50 very nice for young men and 50 sharp attires for young ladies. Beautiful feathers make beautiful birds. Please take your contributions to Dr. Hinston,
Imagine that.
That's why I already did it, though.
Thank you in advance for your generosity and service.
Yeah, because I thought you handled it.
I did. I don't know why I did.
The graduation date for the class of 2025 has been released. Saturday, May 24th, 2025 at 2:30 p.m. Location, Georgia State Convention Center. DJ Seniors and okay. Graphic Club will meet Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right after school. That's Bulletin.
This is Samaria, so look at her. Okay. Yeah. I know, right? It's given that, right?
Yeah.
Change is needed.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for listening to your afternoon announcements. And remember, go Lions!
Okay, guys, I know the bell is about to ring, so let's close really quick, okay? Basically, y'all know y'all have this PowerPoint and Canvas, right? Right. So y'all could go ahead and read this real quick, but let me just tell y'all could adjust your goals because life happens. So if y'all have a goal and Helene happened, Hurricane Helene, and you're no longer able to save the $200 that you budgeted to save, y'all could readjust your goal, okay? Because it is necessary to consider additional steps needed to achieve your goal. No, that's not the one I wanted to read, this one. Why is it important to consider challenges or obstacles? There may be unexpected or possibly anticipated challenges that may cause a need to revise or review. Go sit down, please. Or review the goal. Okay? So you can revise your goal. Yes? Okay. So let me just read this last one.
We appreciate our custodians. Custodians play an initial role in maintaining a clean and safe environment.
Y'all finish over here.
Their hard work often goes.
Thank you.
Is it okay if I write all the assignments that I completed?
You can send me a remind.
Make sure you check our mine too.
Okay. I'm gonna update the grade. It's crazy. It's crazy. You didn't keep our comfortable.
I thought I was doing that.
they have.
Okay, guys, so let's finish up with the announcement.
All skill levels welcome. Make sure to have a ride ready to get you by 4 p.m. That concludes your afternoon announcements. Once again, thank you very much.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. Let me just read this last thing. It says setting savings goals is crucial for financial success. You got to balance your short-term, your medium, and your long-term objectives. You got to start small, but you got to think big, okay? Remember, every dollar saved is a step towards your goals. Take action today to secure your financial tomorrow. Okay, guys? I hope you all remember this lesson as you leave high school. But when you keep your dreams and goals close, it becomes easier to what?
Stay on path.
To success. Okay? All right.